I love starting textures. I'm just gonna say this. I've already done this about, I think twice now, but only ever made it to garbage, so I didn't get very far. Um, but for some reason, I'm just like really drawn to it, and I want to do it. So here we are. But I'm just saying, if I don't seem surprised or enamored, I've already done it. So.
Цель потеряна. Дежурный! Поднимай своих гоблинов и прочеши сектор.
It might be nice to try and do things a little bit less differently.
Не пройдешь, сволочь!
А колбасу и батоны нынче хреновые стали делать.
Full name, date of birth. Have the right to remain silent. I suggest you cooperate. The longer we take to find you in the database, the longer you have to sit here. Oh wait, I'm not in a hurry. Alright then, next question. Why did you intrude on the territory of the Chernobyl exclusion zone? Wait, this is the zone. I've been around the local forest a lot, gathering mushrooms and berries. I wandered in here by accident. Foraging near the world-famous exclusion zone. Very believable. I don't buy the tales about anomalies and mutants. It's all made up by the press. You were looking for mushrooms. Why did you need a PDA with satellite images of the entire exclusion zone without the adjacent territories? To forage in the zone itself? Yeah, I've heard there's massive berries growing there. Whatever. I'll have you know that despite you being uncooperative, identifying you won't take much time. We've reported you to the police already, so you'll be taken away soon enough. Goodbye.
Спасибо огромное.
Now the only thing we need are crates that are just a trifle too loud, and I think we'll be just fine. Come on, you motherfucker. Hello. Soldier, wait. Huh? Who are you? I'm just a normal person. Ah, you're that intruder our guys caught. What do you want? There's water on the table, and if you need to take a dump, I'll take you to the shithouse when my patrol's over, which is a couple hours from now. I have to get out of here. Please help me. No way. I'll be in prison for a long time if I help you. You have to help me. I have a deadly illness, and my friend is nearby with some medicine. If I don't take my dose, I'll die. Oh god, I feel like I'm about to have a heart attack. I'll get a doctor then. We have plenty of medicine. You won't have any medicine that I need. I beg you, don't let me die here. I won't ever step foot into the zone again. I'll go back home. Promise. You don't look well. My old man looked the same before we had an attack. Listen, there's a med kit over there and has some heart medicine. Go take some. I don't know which one it is. Can you come over here and find it for me? Fine, I'm coming. Thanks. Oh, спокойно.
Допрыгался, гад! Допрыгался!
Wait a second. I figured it didn't carry over. That's okay.
Да, это в точку.
I just know I can't rely on quick saving.
К бою! К бою! Зачем? Боль!
It's no less stressful.
Нет, все-таки обалденное место. Нигде больше такого нет.
Well, congratulations on your successful arrival in the exclusion zone. Thanks. Is there a place to sleep around here? What about food? We have a camp right here. Word of advice. Be constantly on your guard from now on. You are in the zone after all, and everything here wants to kill you. Anomalies are the biggest threat, I'd say. Mutants come second, and humans come third. And there's radiation as well. Hold on. Where's your gear? Where's your gun? Your suit, medicine, food. The military took it all from me. Damn. That sucks. They gave me a shakedown when I first arrived here as well, but they just took the cash. You've been downright stripped of everything. Things have certainly changed. Will you take me to camp? Yeah, follow me and don't fall behind. Down there, Behind the trees are some old houses, which is where we set out our camp. Don't use the road to enter it, though. There's an anomaly there. What anomaly? The whirligig. It's been there for a while now. Throws radioactive sand and dust around. Tears up your suit, too. I know from experience. Let's go. Hey man, what's your name? Where are you from? I am Jakin. I've arrived in the zone a few minutes ago. Welcome to our gen, Jakin. What brought you here? I seek the Wish Granter. What do you know about it? I know it's located in the CNPP sarcophagus. I also know some people have reached it before and got their wishes granted. Yeah, I've heard something along those lines as well. Tell me, why exactly do you need it? I have big problems in life, and only a supernatural power can solve them. I would ask you what these problems are, but okay. My name is Sonia. My full name does not matter here, so you can simply call me like that. You've already met Melandrinus, and then there is the Outcast and Skeeden. Outcast is our courier. He makes sure the camp doesn't starve, and Skeeden is, so to speak, the local trader, and a man with golden hands. By the way, he came here a whole 6 months before all of us, so I advise you to talk to him. There are not many people here. Did you think you'd see a whole crowd of artifact hunters? Well, there used to be a lot of people around, actually. I've seen them myself. Came into the zone with 20 people. I'm the only one left alive from that group. Wanna know why? I was the most careful out of all of them. Take that as wisdom from me. Hey, the military took all my gear when they detained me. I had a jacket, a knife, some food, a flashlight. Where can I find all this stuff now? The damn grunts are completely out of line these days. Oh, by the way, keep in mind, now that you have crossed into the zone, you aren't just an intruder for them, you are a dangerous target. Catch my drift? Will they shoot without warning? Exactly. So don't even think about coming close to the checkpoint. The snipers there watch the area 24/7 in shifts. Seems like there's no turning back. Well, you can go back, but things aren't simple, you know. If you ever want to leave, talk to Skeeden. He has some supply lines from beyond the zone, so he knows some safe pathways out. Talk to him about your gear situation too. Noted. Thanks. Man, I just wanted to say something. I totally forgot.
Эх, сальца бы хорошего сейчас. С черным хлебушком свежим, да с чесночком.
I wanted to say that from the jankiness in the Eastern mods or the Eastern community, I frankly enjoy it as opposed to what has been put out recently. Because, well, you have Call of Chernobyl, for example, you have Anomaly, you have fucking Gamma, okay? Those don't really have a story, and you know where they do, it's like the same fucking thing. You might as well just play the original trilogy, you know? Just here has substance, okay? It frustrated me so much that I was just like, okay, fuck it. But came back to it, so there's something about it, okay? It's just it's not the same, okay? Fucking free play sandbox shit ain't it, man. It ain't it. It ain't it. I'll take this fucking Stalker Super B2.2 bullshit over that. I love buying all the artifacts. When I first read that, I was really happy I could read it. Made my day a little. Who are you? Go away. I need help. I don't have any Chernobyl plague medicine yet, and no diarrhea pills either. I ran out of those yesterday. I've got no toilet paper in stock either. Go wipe your ass with leaves or something. I'm looking for gear. What kind? The military took away everything I had when they caught me. Can you share some gear? These basic things. A flashlight, some bandages, food, maybe a jacket. I have nothing at all. Got any money? The grunts took it all away. Listen here, Jacob, or whatever your name is. I have a small tradition here. If somebody comes in here, for the first time and needs my help, I help them out. Once. Got it? Yes. Sonia vouched to me about you, by the way. I'm telling you that so you not think you can place me like I'm a sucker. Here's a jacket, a knife, bread, a flashlight, and a first aid kit with a bandage. Thanks for the help. If I earn money, I would definitely pay. First, learn to survive, and then we'll talk about money. What's your story? I'm an ordinary person. I lived in a big city, earned a living, but circumstances forced me to come here. Circumstances? You're being awfully vague. Killed someone, robbed, don't worry, nobody will prosecute you here. I'm not a criminal. It's just that there are moments in life when huge problems show up out of nowhere. I'm having one of those moments. I won't bother you if you don't want to talk about it. It'll come up sooner or later. Maybe so. I saw a car nearby. Yeah, people abandoned them during the evacuation. Some more were brought in after the fact, but not a lot. Plenty of Soviet stuff laying around. Are they in working condition? Well, Soviet cars are mostly rusted down by now, but the newer ones may be alright. Though, looters probably took all kinds of parts from them. Why do you ask? Want to ride? Well, maybe I do. Having a car would be quite useful. If you've got the know-how, I think you'll be able to repair the transport. To do this, you need to find the missing parts and install them on the car with a repair kit. And of course, fill up the car with gas. Where can I find the missing parts? Use your head. Workshops, vehicle stations, factories, that kind of stuff. But what about fuel? That's more complicated. The nearest gas station is quite far away from here, in an area called the Dark Valley. Very few people have managed to get there. However, you might be able to find some fuel in the vehicle station nearby. Got it. So, what's the deal with guns around here? Any normal ones? With the problem, eh? We just use whatever we make ourselves. You guys couldn't take any decent guns with you before going into the zone? You can't go around without a weapon here. Think we're stupid or something? It's not that simple. When I first got here, I had a brand new double-barreled shotgun and a ton of ammo. Now all I've got is this homemade shitty thing. The fucking military is to blame here. They're super eager to take guns away from any tourists. Are they oblivious to the fact you can't survive without a gun around here? Oh, they know that well enough. It's just a measure to make people change their minds about going any further into the zone. Well, tough shit. Keep them going anyway. We explore hell itself if the gate's open. Anyway, the reason why we use homemade guns is that we have no other options available. It's possible to get some gear through deliveries, but ammo, or especially guns, are a no-go. Homemade shooters, you say? Should I be worried about my fingers? Not if you make them right. A guy used to live here, former carpenter or something. He had a talent for this kind of stuff. Made these guns, which we still use. We load bearings into them with some gunpowder and a paper cartridge. Getting the amount of gunpowder right is important. Ow. Where can I get all this? You can buy gunpowder and bearings from me. It seems I'm stuck in the Middle Ages for now. Yeah. No money. Yeah, if I spoke the language a little bit better, I could have put this mod sooner before the translation. Although I think I might have preferred the translation anyway than stumbling around and trying to figure out the 6 translations one word might be, but that is language learning for you, isn't it? Who am I meant to talk to here? Damn, I don't have a knife. We gotta test that. Hi, I'm Jacob. Have you been here long? Hey, not exactly. A couple of months. What are you doing? I'm helping Skeeden. I deliver things from outside the perimeter and sell and send all kinds of loot from inside. Beyond the perimeter, how do you get past the checkpoint? That's a secret. Who is Skeeden? He's the unofficial leader of our camp. He's been here the longest, knows a lot, and has seen a lot. He also owns an entire underground bunker with an armored door. Why does he need a bunker? Well, you can hide from mutants there. It's also a comfortable place to live. It's not some shoddy basement. You can sit there for a month straight without any need to go out. Did he build it himself? How? Ask him yourself. So, you guys don't respect the dead around here, huh? What do you mean? There's a pile of bones right next to you, and you don't seem fazed by it at all. Why not bury them? This is Kuruha. He's our, talisman. He was already here when I first went inside this house. I don't know who he was or why nobody buried him. I decided to keep him here because, let's just say we didn't want to show disrespect to the host. You understand, right? Sometimes when I'm bored, I talk to him, but only when I'm really bored. You've got a strange sense of humor. Here in the zone, life and death are closely intertwined. Humor is one of the means to cope with great nervous tension and stress, which there's plenty of in the zone. Yeah, I guess, man. I guess. Do you have a flashlight? Oh yeah, I just got that. You, yeah, it attaches. Oh, I do have a knife, okay. Fantastic. I thought I did. Frankly, a little disappointing. I was hoping it'd be much more louder and, like, whenever you, split it open, it kills your frame rate. But maybe we haven't done it enough. Seriously, am I, something I'm missing?
Лады, давай поболтаем. Как жизнь?
И что теперь?
I mean, I guess I could get the doll, but I don't know how much that would help me this soon.
Нет, без
Also never
музыки
really-
тут грустно.
I never really figured it out either. Like I would use it, but
Молодец.
Motherfucker.
Пожалуйста!
I'm glad to hear it's, grateful. That's epic.
Помоги мне!
Yeah, I need help too, man.
Эх, сальца бы хорошего сейчас. С черным хлебушком, с...
Помоги мне!
Быть такого не может.
Please help me. What's this voice inside my head? Don't leave me, please. I'm not just any toy. I am a living being. If you throw me away, I will die. Have mercy, please. Relax. I won't kill you. Thank you. What's your name? Jacob. And what exactly are you? Just call me Doll. I've had a name once, but it doesn't matter now. Listen, I have a request. Want to make some good money? A doll is talking to me in the middle of the zone. Hold on. Let me recollect my thoughts. The zone is a place where anything can happen. The laws of physics sometimes don't act as they should. You should have gotten used to that by now. By the way, how old are you? Doesn't matter. You told me you had some kind of request. I need to find someone. He worked in the zone before the second accident. I'll tell you his name and features, and you'll take me with you and find him. Don't worry about the reward. You'll get as much money as you can carry. Do we have a deal? Where the hell did you get money from? You won't get them from me. You'll get it from others. Don't be silly, Jacob. Come on, agree. Who is this man and how do I find him? His name is Maxime S.T.A.L.K.E.R. He used to work in one of the secret labs located somewhere in the zone. He disappeared after the accident, along with most of the personnel. I can't really tell you his features, sorry. But if you take me with you, I'll recognize him when I see him. Secret lab in the zone. Even if that's true, Maxime is probably long gone. He is not dead. I know that, for sure. That's not the point. The point is, I have information, and you have arms, legs, and a head. Together, we can do it. Besides, I can be useful to you. Also, first of all, I can read thoughts. Not all thoughts, just negative ones. If you meet a person that wishes harm upon you, I'll make sure to warn you. I have great eyesight, too. If you look at a living creature and press tab, I'll tell you what it is and why it's dangerous. I could feel stashes in hidden areas. There's some hidden loot nearby, I'll make sure to tell you. I can also help you solve tasks. Someone gave you a mission and you can't figure it out, I'll give you some advice. You get into a critical situation and your health gets dangerously low, I can heal you up a bit. So, what do you say? Alright, I'll help you out.
Напишу тебе на надгробии. Какая нелепая смерть.
Okay. So is that something to do? A set of simple yet effective remedies for dealing with critical or just heavy bleeding. Contains an antiseptic and a pain reliever, as well as various medical instruments. Medkit, huh? Oh, here we go.
Вот так.
Indeed. How much does this thing weigh?
С черным хлебушком свежим, да с чесночком. Да взять и послать эту зону такой-то матери. Загнешься тут не за хрен собачий.
You
Слова
absolute.
доброго никто не скажет.
I didn't grab the paper.
Ёлки-палки.
I think I need that.
Таскать на себя придется. Патроны, еда. Да. Весит все это дело дофига.
Oh, fuck, okay. I guess I didn't need that note. Tell me about life here. It blows, chicken. The death is quick and certain, though. We don't just sit around here. We're collecting anomalous items or artifacts. That's the whole reason why everyone, including me, comes into the zone in the first place. Where can I find artifacts? Not so fast. We don't hold bags of them out over here. They're more like mushrooms. You need to know small tricks and details about the craft. Besides, you need to know when and where they appear. I wouldn't mind knowing. It's like this, quid pro quo. You help us with one thing, we help you with another, and of course, we take our share. Did you agree? What do you need help with? It's not a difficult, but a peculiar task for you. We need something dead. I'm not a hitman. Nah, don't worry, I'm not talking about a human here. We need to kill a mutant. We're sick and tired of that thing getting in the way of artifact hunting. You don't have a gun, so we'll be the ones to do the killing. You'll be the bait. Me, as the bait. At least tell me what kind of mutant it is. Does it run fast? Not really. It's a swamp flesh. It lives by the radioactive puddle behind the village. Small teeth, but massive frontal claws, so be careful. Besides, it has real thick skin. So here's how we're going to do it. We'll go there and hide, while you walk near the puddle. Don't cross the fence, though. There are a ton of anomalies there, and don't go too far either. When the flesh is out of its hole, we'll take it out. Got all that? Why do I have to lure it out? Can't you just go and shoot it? That won't work. The flesh is real tricky to catch. It only attacks lone artifact hunters. Alright, let's take it now.
Ну вот, опять 25.
Слышь, ты задолбал уже!
Здесь кто-то есть.
Well, where is the flesh? Over there behind the small rise is the trash pile. The creature is somewhere around it. Go there and be careful. Don't go into the trash pile itself, or you'll get killed by an anomaly. Walk around, make some noise, and shout for help when you see them in them. Understood.
Да потом! Все потом!
It actually really scared me the first time I played it.
Отпань. Встретиться ж такое.
Oh, with that. Where's the flesh? Forget about it. You've done your part. Great job. What the fuck? This is the different mutant. You lied to me. Jake, and don't freak out. Try to understand. You wouldn't agree to this if I told you the truth. Besides, that was a bloodsucker that hunts for loners. They only attack single victims. And hey, the area around the trash pile is now safe, and you can hunt for artifacts there along with us. I really feel like teaching you a lesson, Sonya. Relax. Take this. You think this will make up for my ruined pants? I'll buy you new ones, embroidered with diamonds. If we get out of here alive, that is. Where can I get water here? Nowhere. Liquidators sewed up all the wells back in 1986. What do you drink them? Rainwater. If you're thirsty, get some from the barrel inside our basement, or from another barrel in the second basement. Thanks. How about food? Tough to get. Our food is in short supply because the delivery guy only brings some around twice a month. Even then, there isn't a lot, so we have to feed ourselves. What do you mean? We hunt. The local wildlife makes a pretty decent meal. Are you crazy? Every mutant here is completely irradiated from birth. Sure, but if you eat some B190 pills beforehand, the radiation doesn't affect you much. They help remove radiation from your body. I know that, but what are you cooking on? On the campfire, you take a pot, throw a boar leg or a flesh eye into it, or basically whatever we find, and cook it. Then we make the stew. You can make one with just canned food and potatoes, but it won't ever be as filling as a mutant soup. Huh, interesting. Never expected to eat rat legs around here. That's just how it is when you're hungry. You go starving for a long time, your health bar will be cut by a quarter, and if you keep going without food, it'll be halved and no health kit will help you. You'll be as weak as a toddler, and there's no way to survive in the zone in such a state. Hey, wanna help us out? Be the kitchen guy today. You'll learn how to hunt and eat up as well. What do you think? I'm down. What do I have to do exactly? I gave you a gun. Head over to the small bridge. We saw a really fatty hog there recently. Kill it, and cut off its leg. Then make a stew out of it. That about sums up what you need to do. I'll need something to cook in. There's a pot and matches for the fire. It's done like this. You go to the fire, light the fire with matches, then pour some water into it, put in the meat. After 30 minutes, the broth will be ready. And one more thing, get some iodine before you eat, got it? Yes. I found a note addressed to some guy called Fritz, do you know him? Fritz is Gain's nickname. He got it because he's really interested in German weaponry. You should give it to him. Okay. Great.
Да потом! Все потом!
Давай поболтаем.
Because I do not need remixing anything. I already did that, and it did not end well for me.
Сейчас? Ты чё, очумел, что ли?
I'm thinking just talk to everyone, get all of their quests all at once, and work through it. Hello. You said that you got caught in the dust whirlwind. Last week, yeah. I got too careless and stepped right into it. Now I've got radiation sickness, but I'm running out of medicine. Hey, can you fetch some for me? Where can I get it? I got a little stash saved up in case of emergency. Guess my situation counts as one. I was trying to get the medicine. Great.
Завязывай, ладно? Надоело. Сейчас? Ты чё, очумел, что ли?
What's up?
Надо было все-таки
The
еще
military
банку
got fucked up.
взять.
They sent the helicopter
Спину бы
across
не
the Iron
сорвал.
Curve. Why?
А так, похоже,
Who knows?
маловатый запас.
Whoever was flying it was probably doing a scouting mission. Anyway, they crossed the current just fine, but then we heard a massive explosion like 5 minutes later. Never saw that helicopter again. Sad. So I've been thinking, if it was a scouting heli, they'd have probably had a paratrooper crew on board, fully armed. So, one could scout and some nice gear out of there, unless if it's completely trashed. Sounds good, but also kind of immoral. That's basically murdering. Well, stalkers are murderers. We take old Soviet shit that currently belongs to Ukraine and sell it off. There's a law about treasure hunting. 25% of it is yours to take, and the rest goes to the government. If you found 4 artifacts, the law gets 3 of them. Kinda shitty. Quite shitty. Oh, by the way, Sonya promised to teach me artifact hunting. I can do that. I should be the one teaching you anyway. I'm better at it. Alright, show me. Follow me. Let's go. Great.
Ну чё пристал? Ох, и достал!
Ты потерпи, я тебя мигом на ноги поставлю.
Да отстань ты со своими разговорами.
Yeah, God, I feel awful. Can you walk? I can't.
Спасибо, друг.
What happened?
Подойди, я
I'd like to
благодарю.
know myself. I was just trying to weave around the anomaly field when someone hit me over the head. I have no clue what happened afterwards. Someone out to get you? I don't think I angered anyone here in the zone. Everyone knows each other closely, and thank you so much for helping me out. I would have been dinner for the dogs. I can't really thank you properly. Take this cash. It's the least I can do. By the way, I've been looking for a companion to travel with, someone to help me out. Trouble won't watch my back. You seem experienced. Mind take me with you? Carry your stuff? Sure, the more the merrier. I can't wait for him to die in an anomaly. Is this the place? Yep. See that pillar of smoke and a bright flash of thing above? Yeah. At the anomalous zone. It's not an artifact inside of it. In order for it to appear, we need to send an impulse from a special light. We'll be close to the zone and then find the artifact for others. You will, on your mind guidance. Got it? Yes. Watch your step. There are a lot of trampoline anomalies around. Follow me. Alright. I kind of, I don't know how I feel about the artifact system.
Нет, без музыки тут грустно.
Motherfucker. In Shadow of Chernobyl, you just, like, fucking, you have to walk over an anomaly and you see 10 artifacts. You didn't have to detect them. Call it appropriate as detectors, and, that was it. At least I'm pretty sure. I really don't think, I'm pretty sure this guy didn't have detectors. So it's interesting. Well, what now? Listen closely. Take out the scanner. Standing in the zone, and select the frequency using the two red buttons. One increases the frequency, and the other lowers it. When you're done selecting, press the green button to send an impulse. If you got the right one, you'll hear a beep, and the artifact will tumble around on the ground. That's when you have to grab the artifact as close as you can. You only got a couple seconds before it goes invisible again, requiring you to go through the steps again. Did you get all that? What frequency should I choose? Don't know. Every one of these zones has its own frequency. You have to go through all of them until you get the right one. Don't worry. There are only 7 possible ones. Just be quick enough to grab the artifact afterwards. I'm ready to try. Oh boy.
Где же эти гребаные артефакты?
Появился новый артефакт.
Motherfucker. I got the artifact. Now what? Well done. Now go and show it to Ski. He will evaluate it and put it in a special safe storage, and when I go beyond the perimeter again, I will take it along with the other swag. And then, outside the perimeter, the customer will evaluate your artifact and give money for it. And after I return to the zone, I will give it to you, or I can transfer it to a bank account. This is how we sell loot. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, there's nothing more to do here anyway. A zone forms a new artifact once every 8 to 10 hours. By the way, you can tell if the zone has an artifact if it has one of those purple glowing spheres above it. What about the scanner? Keep it. You'll pay me back when you've earned enough money. Thanks. Get out of here.
Молодец.
Молодец. Epic. Oh, he's wounded. Do you need help? A medkit would come in handy. Give him a med. I wonder if he recovers on his own. This little bit here is just a lot of exposition. I don't mind it because, you know, you are literally in the court and, you know, it's supposed to be. It's just, it can be a lot.
Как жизнь?
I got an artifact here. Great job. You're now officially part of this community. What do you got? Crushed stone. Not bad for a beginner. This would get us around 10 or 9,000 rubles. You have to wait until the courier is back with your money, which is when you'll get your payment. I don't keep a lot of cash in here for security purposes. Got it. How long will that take? A day, at most. We've done this hundreds of times, so don't worry about any hiccups. How does the courier get past the snipers? I've just told you. We've done this a lot. Everything has been thoroughly planned. Great.
Привет.
I suppose. It's a Samsung, Jesus. I just noticed that, man. No, that's funny. Okay, seems to me it's time to go get that stash. If you see me quick saving a lot, sorry. It's a habit. Oh, fuck. And that's why you quick save.
Нет, без музыки тут грустно.
Damn.
Спасибо огромное.
Черт, совсем не то, чего я ожидал. Уровень аномальной активности просто зашкаливает.
Нет, без музыки тут грустно.
Окей. Иногда мне снится сыр.
Oh, these fucking things, man.
Говори понятнее.
без музыки тут грустно. Нет, без музыки тут грустно.
Hey man, help. Who are you? What are you doing here? I'm a newbie, got into the zone just recently. I've been snooping around this place for loot and got locked inside. By who? No idea, dude. Let me get out and I'll tell you everything I know in detail, deal? They probably locked you in here for a good reason. Come on, put some trust into people, fine. I'll spill the beans. I wanted to search this place for artifacts, and while doing that I heard voices and footsteps outside. I looked out the window and saw several people, all in camo, walking towards this windmill. Well, not exactly walking, more like sneaking. I freaked out and wanted to get out through the back door, but it was closed. I had to hide in the corner and watch what was going on. Go on. So they come in and start talking to each other. Man, the things they said. What were they talking about? Well, stuff like the Wish Granter. Ever heard about that? There's something I need to know more about. Oh, I will, but get me out of here first. Those dudes might come back at any moment. How do I help you? We can't break these doors down. They're made out of steel. No way to leave through the attic either. Some anomalous bullshit in there. Gotta find the key. Where is it? The guys who locked me in here have it, obviously. I overheard their conversation, and I know where they went. And where is that? They have a camp nearby. You need to sneak up to them and snatch the key, then open the door and I'll be a free man once more. Be careful though, they look serious as hell and have guns to back it up. That's quite the task you're giving me. I know. From what I've heard, I don't think they guard their belongings that well. They think no one lives here. Where's their camp? Here. I'll mark it on your map. There. Try to get close and notice and see what they got in their backpacks. I'll try. GPS speaking, huh? Binoculars. Interesting.
Да, это в точку.
Damn. The first time I've done that without, alerting them.
Нет, все-таки обалденное место. Нигде больше такого нет.
That's not alert to fractures. Oh, I don't talk to him. I unlocked the door. Okay. Quit standing around. Let's get out of here. Wait, you're telling me you don't want to know why these heavily armed dudes roam around the zone? What's there to know? They're just some professionals on artifact hunts. Have you seen their weapons, their gear? They aren't here to just shoot some wildlife. They've got enough firepower to overthrow a small government. Listen, this is weird, and I want to learn more about them. Will you help me out? What do you suggest? Let's hide nearby, just so we can see them, and wait until they return. That way we can safely observe what they're doing. I bet they barricaded this old windmill for a good reason. I think if they mistake us for some mutants and spread it on our hiding spot, nobody's going to save us. It'll be fine, my guy, trust me. Just stay low and quiet. Okay.
Эх, сальца бы хорошего сейчас. С черным хлебушком, свежим, да с чесночком.
Fuck.
Помогите.
What the hell did you... What? Yeah, you thank me very much, you motherfucker. How did you... What did you... He's just fucking like... He was just bleeding or something? Jesus, man. Oh, you... think they, it's a good thing the stealth in this mod is,
Нет, без музыки тут грустно.
Внимание, здесь сталкеры!
I'm back. What are they doing there? I couldn't make it out. As soon as I got closer, there was some kind of flash, and they all disappeared. How did they disappear? Where? Maybe they were pulled into an anomaly? Nah, they just vanished into thin air. Oh, and they left something behind. A USB stick. What's on it? No clue. I can't insert it into my PDA. Huh, weird. Well, we can always try Skeeton's computer. Just gotta get it to him. Let's head back to the camp. Let's go. Can't wait.
Вон он! Не поняла. Что-что?
You...
Вон он!
Yeah, I plan on,
Не поняла. Что-что?
I plan on, devoting a great amount of time to this. At least today. Or I'm gonna see just how fucking far that gets me. Knowing obscure Russian mods, I'm gonna say that it's not going to make a dent. But here's hoping, man. So I should be able to cook, right?
Нет, без музыки тут грустно.
Фу, ну и гадость.
Fuck are you? I brought your pills. Will they help? Oh yeah, they will. Thanks a lot. Here's a little something for your help. I see you're upset about something. My old pal's gone. We went a long way back. He came into the zone not long after me. I remember saving him from a pack of wild dogs, and how I got the terrible plague once, and he somehow got me the cure. Anyway, he's not with us anymore. He's dead. Yeah, that's how the zone is. I wouldn't be this mad if it were mutants, or anomalies that got him, but he got shot. A soldier at the checkpoint killed him. Did he violate the perimeter? Got too close to him, was shot by a sniper. Rest in peace, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. That sucks. Sorry to hear. The worst part about this is the fact that he's been there for a week now. The military says an anomaly caused his death and never bothered to remove his body. They're scared of going any deeper into the zone. We can't get him out either because of the snipers. I could try sneaking up to him in the middle of the night and carrying his body into the village. Then we'll bury your friend. It's too risky. Not for me. Dinner is served. Sit down to eat, please. Well, let's try this out. Go for it. Pretty good. I think you got the hang of this. Oh, did you need a reward for all this? Let me just finish the soup and I'll give you something. Alright. Also, when I was cutting up the boar, I found some kind of chip or something beneath its skin. Take a look. Huh, what the hell? What is that even supposed to be? That's what I'm asking. This looks like one of those tracker bullets that scientists use to mark mutants. There's a small GPS tracker in these that sends out info about the mutant's position and activity. Have the scientists been here? Yeah, a while ago though. They went around measuring all kinds of stuff and said something along the lines of, the environmental conditions here seem more stable than anywhere else in the zone, and left. So this is totally theirs. Perhaps it should be returned to its owners. Where's the scientist camp now? If you're that bored, you can go ahead and return, I guess. You can find them at Yansar, though that's really far away from here. You likely won't make it, but if you do, you'll be able to sell local artifacts there for good cash. That's another reason to reach them. That's useful to know. Listen, I actually have no idea what kind of reward to give you. How about this? You go talk to S.T.A.L.K.E.R, and I'll ask him to give you something nice while you're going there. Sounds good? Yeah. Why do you guys hate Wolf so much? Because he fucked up. Because of that fuck up, we lost a good man. Tell me what happened. I don't want to talk about it unless you've got some vodka. Well, I do. Ah, that went down nicely. Alright, let's cut to the chase. Me, Melandris, and Wolf came to the zone together. Gray took us under his care. Gray was a friend of S.T.A.L.K.E.R and an experienced man. Not a scout, but not a rookie either. He was also a cripple. He didn't have one eye, but you could always count on him. He was a very less talk, more work kind of guy, but if he said he was going to do something, only God Almighty could stop him. It isn't every day that you come across a man like that. May he rest in peace. You're talking like he's dead. How did he die? We went in a group of 4, me, Melandris, Wolf, and Gray. We were given a dangerous mission. We were supposed to help out a group of rookies who just came from outside the perimeter. They made it unnoticed through the checkpoint, but before them was the most dangerous part, evading the snipers. The 4 of us were supposed to draw the attention of the marksmen from a safe distance. We were supposed to do shit like shooting in the air, putting up fires, yelling, etc. While the snipers were confused, the rookies were supposed to sneak through. Go on. At first everything went smooth as butter. We did similar stuff before and things went down fine. Suddenly the soldiers began shooting at us despite the fact we were no threat to the checkpoint. We didn't try to escape the zone, we weren't firing at them, yet the troops decided to blast us. One bullet hit Gray and one hit me. I got lucky. It was basically a scratch, not that life-threatening, but I was losing a lot of blood. Melandris picked me up and carried me to the village. Gray, who got shot in the torso, it was Russ's responsibility. I don't remember exactly how Melandrinus carried me to the village, but when I woke up several hours later, there was only Melandrinus by my side. He told me that Wolf and Gray hadn't returned yet. I only managed to realize it's just bad before I blacked out again. What happened to them? Gray lost a lot of blood and was near unconscious. Wolf carried him to the village, but they were attacked by black dogs. What exactly went down there, I don't know. The wolf who came by the next day. He fended off the dogs with all his might. He shot at them using the hand cannon, and when that wasn't enough, he ran at them with a knife. But when those ferocious beasts went mad from the smell of blood, they ignored all pain and attacked relentlessly. In short, Wolf left behind an old comrade and ran to save his own skin. Yeah, I guess he was shit out of luck. All that was left of Gray was a few pieces of his coat and a few bones, and that's what we buried of him. Want some more? Yeah, pour it. Do you really think Wolf left him because of cowardice? How else are you supposed to explain it? He now deal with 3 dogs, and I was there instead of him. I would take care of them with nothing but a stick. Wolf had both a hand cannon and a great military knife on him. He's a weakling and a coward, that's all. Such a shame that Melandrinus didn't take Gray instead of me. If I was there with the wolf, I would have taken care of those dogs, and in addition, I would have kicked that fucker's ass for being such a dumbass. So now you know why I can't stand Wolf. A tragic story indeed, but I think I'll have to hear Wolf's version too. I could use an energy drink.
Нет, все-таки
Somehow it seems like he
обалденно.
needs to get
Нигде больше такого нет.
loaded up quickly and then... Okay, you carry shit and and this is wrong these parts, so I don't really remember.
Привет.
I'm here about the board reward. Well done. You provided for your comrades. I can give you some gear or some medicine and food. Make your pick. I'll take equipment. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Hey Skeeton, I need a favor. What is it? I got the flash drive that may have info on it. My PDA is incompatible with it, but you've got a computer with USB ports. Can you tell me what's on it? Alright, hand it over. Here. Weird. Let me try again. Nah, nothing. I think the flash drive of yours is dead. My laptop doesn't even recognize it. Shit. Guess that's a mystery I'll never solve. Hold on. Something is off. Did it work? No. Tell me where you got this drive from. Found it nearby. You found a USB stick. Just laying around in the zone. Give me a break. I was helping Wolf out, and we had an idea to stalk some dudes at a local windmill. They disappeared into thin air, and I found this flash drive on the ground afterwards. Is it a better story? What were those dudes like? Well, they had camo suits, something like Special Forces gear, very well armed too, kept looking around, probably to check for anyone they didn't want snooping on them. Well, that's a better story for sure. Listen, Chicken, this is no flash drive, it's something else. It just looks like a flash drive. Why do you think so? My background is electronics, and I can tell you this. It's heavier than a normal USB stick, and it's got this G logo on the side. I don't know any electronics making company that uses this logo. I think this is a battery. A battery? Yes, a power source. I've seen something like that before. They're usually made on order for private companies. Considering what you've told me so far, keep this thing close and wait until someone shows up. Shows up, you think they'll be back for it? Probably, and things will get ugly if you don't return it. I'm in trouble, aren't I? Good job. I do. Alright, here's the deal. A couple guys recently came into the zone. Not exactly the most experienced, but they're not cowards either. Anyway, they were quite lucky. They founded shelters, brought piles of artifacts, and slaughtered mutants, so other stalkers are envious of them. I managed to have something like a mutual agreement with them. They brought me consistent loot, and I consistently paid them. Newbies offered them to work together, but they refused. So who were they? I wish I could tell you. Most people here upon arrival are kind of reborn as a new person. Well, I could tell you their names. One of them is Redrick, the other Burbridge. Don't know if those are their actual names or just nicknames. Let's get to the point. These two disappeared, completely. We never arrived here with loot, never made radio contact. Died somewhere in the zone, perhaps? Obviously, but I got a feeling that things are more complicated than that. Call it intuition or whatever. The deal is this. I got info on the destination of their last raid. Your job will be to get there and look around. If you find the bodies, search them. They equip the gear. Oh, and grab any artifacts they had. We'll consider it debt payment on their part. If you don't find anything, whatever. So, are you in? Take the job. Nice. Here's the rundown. They wanted to get past the Iron Curtain with some unconventional method to the east. To be exact, somewhere around the D-Grad locomotive. It may or may not have some sort of special anomaly there, which is supposed to bring you over to the other side. And when you're there, don't even think about touching the rails. If you do, you'll die instantly. Thanks for the warning. What about my loot? Sold. Here's your money. Nice. Something to know? There are actually a lot of anomalous zones out there. The one next to us makes relatively cheap artifacts, but some of them create stuff worth over 20,000 rubles. Where are they? To the north of Cordon, but the Iron Curtain blocks us from going there. That's a problem. Depends on who you ask. I know for a fact that some stalkers manage to get through and then collect artifacts there, making big money. Hold on, how the hell do they deliver the artifacts to you? They don't. Otherwise they'd have to go through the Iron Curtain all the time. The regions up north have well-established systems of delivery from specific clients. They got laptops for that, which they keep in their shelters. I think they even have supply deliveries via helicopters thanks to those. Man, the things people do to make some money. Can you tell me about that cool rifle behind you? The one on the vise? That's a S.T.A.L.K.E.R. That's the gun you're using? Man, you're living the high life, huh? Ha, I wish. I got it from a newbie named Wolf. He found it on a dead tourist while wandering around the cordon. The dude is fully geared up for the task. A good suit, navigation devices, cameras, radios, and the gun. Shame it's all busted though. Demas got himself into a witch's jelly. What's that? A real nasty thing that burns through anything. Every single thing the guy had got melted, along with him, to the point where Wolf couldn't even recognize the face. The rifle is basically the only item kept mostly intact, but it's unusable even then. I've tried fixing it, but I've had no success. What is the problem with it? I need some specific parts that I'm missing. A spring and a frame.
Да, это в точку.
Great. Gotta be really careful.
Спасибо
about the food you eat.
огромное.
You need something that has, food that went bad, for example. So if I give the...
Окей,
Be
все
able to
будет в
give the
порядке.
dog cheese,
Иногда
right?
мне
Yeah.
мило.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. Nice. Oh, man. That's a lot of fucking quests, man. Shit. I didn't want to waste that cheese. Oh well. I suppose I didn't waste it. I learned. Who lives in this camp? Me, Skidden, Melandrius, Outcast, also Wolf, but he's constantly out of camp. Vitalik got killed by the military, that makes 5 people. Huh, not a lot. Hey, less people, easy to breathe. Wait, hold on. Gopher and Smoke used to live here too. Are they dead? Most likely. Smoke used to live in our house near Outcast Shelter, but his house got grown over with some weird anomaly overnight. Dumbass went in to get his loot and never made it out. A real shame. The man had a knack for fixing things. This means his loot is still in there. And Gopher? Man, where do I even begin talking about that guy? Disappeared from the camp for days and returned just when we thought he died. We would ask him, where you been, pal? And he would just mumble something under his breath and go to his house. That house was near the Rusty Bus, by the way. We could never get him to talk about anything. Anyway, he just left one day and never returned. We had some vodka in his memory when too much time had passed. Several months later, Melandra said he heard someone snuffling around near Gopher's house. He thought Gopher came back and went to look, but the door was closed, and the lock was rusted down. Oh hey, about that. If you can, try to get into that house and loot it. Maybe you'll find something useful. I don't think Gopher's coming back. At all. Same goes for Smoke's things. But be careful about that anomalous shit in his hideout. So, wanna do it? Sure, why not? Let's do it. I can't wait. I'm just so pumped.
Вот так.
Sorry, I forgot to do that. Of course, it doesn't really matter the order. I just don't want to have to, I don't want you to see it again. The problem is I also don't want to cut shit out either. You fucking idiot.
Нет, все-таки обалденное место. Нигде больше такого нет.
That was fun to find the first time, let me tell you. I can't attach the rat carcass to my
Нет,
belt.
без
That's
музыки
epic.
тут грустно. Молодец.
I do not need to lag out.
Нет, без музыки тут грустно.
Funny. The original tutorial message is coming up now. Exploring Gopher's hideout was an experience. What happened? Well, I found him, his body that is. It seemed as though it was rock solid. I touched him and he turned into a skeleton right in front of me. So that's what happened to him. Gopher got petrified. By who or what? The zone is to blame. Sometimes a person suddenly becomes immobile and their bodies become as hard as stone. They don't die either, and you can't move them or do anything really, and they just stand there motionless until nothing but a skeleton remains. What a horrible way to go. How did this happen to him? No idea. Hey, the zone is a place where you can die after touching something seemingly safe and harmless. Sometimes instantly, sometimes you'll walk for days before it happens. Nice roadside picnic reference. By the way, I found Gopher's PDA. It's badly damaged, but here. Yeah, it's busted. Skeeton can probably salvage the memory card and see if there's anything interesting on it. Alright, I'll bring it to him. I found dynamite in Smoke's cache. For real? Here, take a look. What the fuck? You could send our entire camp into space with this. This is a major surprise. Where the hell did Smoke find this? Why would he need dynamite in the zone? No goddamn clue. At first, it seems useless, but dynamite can be used to blast open doors or clear rubble to reach something valuable, for example. Maybe Smoke found something like that, although I can't imagine what in the world he would have found in the cordon. I doubt he intended to get through the railroad with this. Anomalies don't give a shit about bombs. What should I do with the dynamite? It'd be too dangerous to just carry it around here, so just give it to me and I'll hide it away. If we don't find a use for it, I'll just dispose of it completely. Take it. Wonderful. Okay. Ah, yes.
Нет, все-таки обалдеть.
Oh, so when the doll laughs, apparently there's a karma system. So when it laughs, it's, you know, it's supposed to be, oh, you know, that's, you know, you're doing good things, man, you know?
Да, это в точку.
So that's what that means. I didn't know that.
Ну почему тут люди в людей стреляют? Тут и так выжить трудно. Они еще без конца собачатся.
Спасибо огромное.
I brought the body of your friend. Man, thank you so much. Listen, we should give him a proper burial. Let's head over to the graveyard. Should I do it myself? No, I have to be there. Let's go.
Кажется, я опять мозоли натер.
Alright, this is the place. Yeah, time to bury him now. I'll do it. I'll wait. All done? Yeah. Sleep well with S.T.A.L.K.E.R, best of friends. Rest in peace. Let's drink to him. Let's. Here, have some vodka. And more things as a reward. Thanks.
Нет, все-таки
Can't remember if you can
обалденное
actually
место.
eat the emeries or not.
Нигде больше такого нет.
I want to say you can't. Wow, okay, you can. Shit. We gotta talk. I'm listening. It's about you and your friends. They told me their versions of what happened with you and Gray. Well, congrats. Now you know how much of a coward I am. I don't think you're a coward. After all, you were the one who suggested sneaking up on those unknown militants, and that was quite dangerous. No coward would do that. Uh-huh. Next you're gonna tell me you want to hear my side of the story. I do. Eh. I don't want to remember it, but so be it. In short, after Embroidered just got Sonya on his shoulders and carried him and dragged him to camp, I noticed that someone was following us. Someone or something. A trap? Nah, it was a mutant. A vampire mutant. One that drinks blood. Listen, there was blood all around us, a shit ton of it. Such a strong smell must have caught the attention of some mutants. Sonya said that there was nothing more but a bunch of dogs there. And how is he supposed to know that? He was unconscious and being dragged away to a safe spot while I was all alone out there. Yes, there were 3 dogs there, but I took care of them. Not without effort. After the dogs were dispatched, the vampire mutant appeared. It knew that I was weakened after the fight. What vampire? It had the size and shape of a man, but its head looked like a squid. Its skin was smooth and shiny. Instead of hands, it had paws with large claws on them. It moved on 2 legs and ran fast. Very dangerous creature. A hand cannon is nothing against such a beast. I knew it immediately when that beast attacked me from behind. Probably a bloodsucker. Me, Sonya, and Melandris hunted for one. Yeah, I heard about that. But the thing is that these mutants usually live in pairs, if not in packs. In short, I couldn't do anything. Fighting it alone is a certain death, and the bastard already sucked out my back to the muscle. I began to run, fucked up the way, and got into some bushes. I barely crawled back to the camp. Then I got a very nice surprise from the guys. They shunned me away and turned their backs on me because I left Gray behind. They didn't force me to move, but they refused to help me. They didn't listen to any of my excuses. Gray was like a father figure to all of us. And that's how I became a loner, and let me tell you, you won't survive long like this in the zone. I'll try to convince Sonya to forgive you. So I guess that's what we're doing. Okay. I'm here about Wolf. I ain't interested in that bastard. Wait, don't get all angry. I've got some important info. There's another bloodsucker in the vicinity of the camp. Did Wolf tell you that? If we killed one bloodsucker, then there probably is another one nearby. These creatures like to live in pairs or even packs. True. We'll need to check the surroundings of the village, or else someone might get a nasty surprise at night. I've got an idea. I'll deal with it myself. Are you mad? It's impossible to kill a bloodsucker by yourself. I'll take Wolf for assistance. Well, I guess that works. One of you will have to become bait. We'll manage. Wait, shit. I can't just send you into the jaws of mutants all alone. Bloodsuckers are dangerous bastards. They attack quietly and out of nowhere because of their ability to become invisible. I'll give you Bobek for help. He'll sniff the monster and alert you. Bobek? Yes, he's our German Shepherd. He's sitting near the campfire. How we ended up here is a story for another day. In short, if you decide to do it, whistle. Oh, and one more thing. Bloodsuckers are more active at night. That's the best time to hunt for them, too. Thanks for your help. It's nighttime. Or becoming. That should work. Wolf, you have a chance to redeem yourself. How? Tell me where the bloodsucker attacked you in Gray. Not far from the village, in the bushes behind the cemetery. Why? We'll go there and slay that thing. You serious? The 2 of us is not enough, and I ain't in shape as I was before. First of all, there'll be 3 of us. Second, the beast will attack me first. Third, this is your chance. Don't waste it. Alright, let's do it. We'll wait until night.
Ладно, пожалуйста. Не.
Пришло время. Иди ко мне.
Okay, let's see what we're doing here. Good thing I'm here, isn't it? You called me. I'm going to very well paying job for you, Jacob. If you offer a good reward first thing, it means that the job is either very difficult or very dangerous. You need to kill a controller. Like I'm right on both counts. Melandra just told me about how you dragged a body right onto the checkpoint, and that means you possess a very important skill, stealth. Time for you to use that skill to help us out. There's a controller at the vehicle station. He's got a dozen zombies with him as well. Take him out. No way, that's too dangerous. And I don't have a proper weapon. You don't. For now. I'll provide you with one. For real. Of course. So, what do you say? Will you take it down? Fine. I'll do it. Great. Then listen closely. The controller is on the second floor of the main building. There are zombies roaming around the yard, roughly a dozen. Every single one of them is like an extension of the controller's senses. They are telepathically connected after all. Well, those extensions are mostly rotten and barely working, but they still provide the controller with information. This means that you can't let the zombies spot you, so keep yourself 20 to 30 steps away from them. Sneaking up to the controller and making a sneak attack is a lot better than going in guns blazing. You catch my drift? So, what about a weapon? I'd love to have an assault rifle, and some grenades wouldn't hurt either. Go pester the military at the checkpoint if you want an assault rifle and grenades. I'll give you something better. Check this out. The hell is this? Knives? Yeah, I'm a knife collector. Used to make them too. Anyway, make your pick. A bayonet knife, a KM2000, or a handmade Booker Applegate Fairbairn. You're telling me to kill a controller with a knife? Is this some kind of sick joke? I just told you. The best course of action here is a sneak attack. Crawl up to him and stab in the back. The zombies are slow, so you just run away with no problems. I wish I hadn't agreed to this. Too late, pal. Just use the knife. I'm gonna go with the KM2000. Great choice. I go to Melandrinus. He will accompany you to the ATP. Good luck to you, Jacob. I hope to see you again. Alive, that is. I hope so too. While we're here, I found Gopher's PDA. Can you extract info from it? Hand it over. What happened to Gopher? He got petrified. Rest in peace. Alright. The memory card seems to be intact. Let's see. Huh. Interesting. What's this? What is it? Wait a moment. Don't distract me. Damn. The guy's really found something crazy. Absolutely out there. Holy shit. Oh, come on now. What's in there? Here's what I've gathered from this. Smoke and Gopher are working together, at least according to their message history from a few days prior to what occurred. They found something they called the obelisk. No clue what that is, but it seems like it's very valuable. Or rather, not the obelisk itself, but what's under it. You know what's in there? Some treasure. What it is isn't mentioned anywhere. Probably just some junk that can fetch a nice price. This is nonsense. Read for yourself if you don't believe me. I'll upload the info to your PDA. Go for it. So what do you think happened? To summarize, Gopher and Smoke found this obelisk, and then later Smoke had a dream about some kind of treasure buried beneath it, so they decided to go get it without letting anyone else know. At first they went at it with a shovel, but then they decided to use dynamite after a while for some reason. Smoke found the explosives, but their progress halted. It doesn't say why, but mentions that Gopher dug up some kind of head. I don't know what head that may be, but it really fucked with him. He got petrified shortly after while Smoke died in an anomaly. I think this is worth looking into. Since we're here, I'm gonna get more meds, more cream cheese, that sort of thing. You know, it sucks. I can't remember if I bought this. I think I did the first time and then I had to reload. I mean, I'm sure it's useful. Oh shit, I actually can't afford that.
Смотри-ка, вернулся.
Опа.
Смотри-ка, вернулся.
Опа.
Sorry, I hadn't realized how obstructing the base cam was, or at least it seemed like it was to me, so I made it a little bit smaller.
Нет, все-таки
Just in case you
обалденное место.
give a fuck about my,
Нигде больше такого нет.
being able to see the screen. Actually, comes in quite handy once in a while. You wouldn't believe it. Oh shit! I gotta. Yeah, I gotta speak to my Andrews. I always do that. I'll start doing something and then I'll forget. Although, wasn't there that bloodsucker thing? Yeah. Oh, and actually, I thought I started that one before. Oh well, I guess because it's nighttime now. Whatever. But it is nighttime, you motherfucker. Oh, I guess it's not. Oh, come on, man. To me, this would be nighttime, or at the very least dusk. Alright? Understand it'd probably start at like 8 or 9 after, not 7:52. You know, start at like some set fucking time, but.
Пришло время. Иди ко мне.
I love when my times come. Motherfucker. Okay, so I guess sleeping is what does it, or maybe sleeping for 3 hours
Смотри-ка, вернулся.
is what makes it crash. I don't really get it. I don't get it, man. I also don't want to try it unless I've quick saved like directly before fucking doing it. That's okay. We can just do the controller thing and then come back. So, ready to go controller hunting? Tell me this because I can't wrap my head around it. How the hell did Skeeton convince you to do this? 3 people already took this job. None of them returned. Wait, 3 people have already tried. Skeeton didn't tell me anything about that. Of course he didn't. Well, if anything goes wrong, just lay it, though. Running from a controller isn't easy. Let's roll. We won't get close to the vehicle station. I'll talk to you at the bus stop, right after the bridge. Also, take this. Thanks. What do you give me? Binoculars. I used to be so afraid of nighttime in S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Now I still am, it's just... At the very least I know what could be coming in the area. Potential challenges, you know, mutants, other stalkers, that sort of thing. But when you first start getting into it, you're like, wow. Where am I? What is this? what's happening. A lack of information is very stress-provoking, I'll say that. When you know where things are at, where people are, where safety is, it becomes a lot easier. Of course, the ending of Shadow of Chernobyl was honestly very harrowing the first time I did it. A lot of people say it's linear and like, oh, you do this, then you do this, then you do it. It's not. I mean, to me, it's not. It didn't. Maybe it was. It didn't feel that way to me at all. I mean, it has to end somehow, right? It was just it was just a like you're actually doing it, which you are. Oh, okay, I don't need to die here.
Ты ствол-то убери сперва, потом поговорим.
Fucking stuff because assaulting every fucking living being within a kilometer radius. So what's the situation? Stand next to me, take the binoculars, and look into the window of the second floor of the main building. I think his head is visible from here. I wish you had a sniper rifle right now. Anyway, let's get to the point. I'll be staying here, observing the controller and giving you updates on what's going on. Got it. Beware of your surroundings and do not approach the zombies. They will give you away to the controller as soon as you're spotted. If I were you, I would enter from the left, right between the main building and the garage. There's a lot of vegetation there as well, so you can use that to hide. Good luck. Thanks. I can't wait.
Спасибо огромное.
The first time I heard music here, it absolutely scared the fucking shit out of me.
Нет, без музыки тут грустно.
It really did. And I had to struggle so much to get through here. I had to reload this at least 20 fucking times. And then it bugged, so I didn't have the knife. I couldn't equip it. I had the knife. I couldn't equip it. Anyway, don't be alarmed. What you're seeing is the result of much honed practice. You know, if this were to happen 20 times, I'd still cut it anyway, so you're... Same difference. Okay, I gotta get out of here, man. Suck is gonna fucking... Die, fucking... Die trying. Here.
Да, это в точку.
Should probably go for that obelisk. You know, while we're here. Better not die, you motherfucker.
Нет, все-таки обалденное место. Нигде больше такого нет.
Smoke, I'll be leaving the tool here. I don't want to drag it over to the village as they are beginning to suspect something fishy's going on. If I come back with the shovel again, this entire thing will be done for. I felt a little better after your alcoholic tincture, but ended up not taking much today. I'll go back to my place and sleep it off. If you want to try out your luck, the shovel's in the chest. By the way, I buried the head back under the obelisk per your advice. Good luck.
Блин. Оба.
Fucking finally, dude. Jesus.
Нет, все-таки обалденное место.
That took way too long,
Нигде
man.
больше такого нет. Больно! Молодец.
You fucking idiot.
Эх, сальца бы хорошего сейчас. С черным хлебушком, свежим, да с чесночком.
Beast is dead. Holy shit, dude. That was amazing. Skeeton will be as shocked as I am, for sure. I hope he doesn't have any more insanities like that. Let's go back to the camp. You need some rest. See you later. Yeah, we probably should go back to camp.
Нет, без музыки тут грустно.
Сталкер, друг! Умоляю, не уходи, помоги нам!
Please, help. What happened to you? I just got here. I was trying to sneak past the checkpoint and got spotted by grunts. I managed to escape, but the sniper got me. Fucking snipers. They should shoot mutants, not people. Where did they hit you? Right through the shoulder. I think it's the bone. My hand doesn't move. I hope you get to the camp. It's nearby. Let's go. Grab on with your other arm.
Мочи его!
Спасайся!
Да, это в точку. Зачем?
Опаньки.
Guess who I met at the vehicle station? Who was it? I had a dead controller with one of your knives sticking out of his back. Holy. Dude, I'm speechless. You helped everyone immensely. Thank you so much. Can you tell me why the hell you even wanted this controller dead? Seems like he was just sitting around doing nothing, not bothering anyone. Did you want something from the vehicle station? There is something to be found there. And that would be... I'll tell you later. Here's your reward. Nice. Thanks. I was ambushed not too far from the village. The shitheads from the windmill got you? Just hand them over the stupid flash drive and live in peace. No way. I have a hunch they could somehow cross the Iron Curtain with those. Think about it. The cordon is tiny. They couldn't have just been hiding somewhere around here the entire time. They had to have left somewhere. Let's assume they did cross the curtain. Why the hell would you need to? Just stay here and collect artifacts for a living. No need to risk like that. I can't do that. I must reach the Wish Granter. Oh yeah, I forgot you had some big goals in mind. No offense, but as long as you're here, we're all in danger. Those dudes don't seem like the kind of people you want to mess around with, and they want that USB stick of yours at any cost. If If they manage to ambush you, then their goal is taking it without much noise. But now they can just attack outright. We can't hide you here. I understand. I have no intention of putting you guys in danger for no reason anyway. But I'm not giving them the drive. Not until I get through the curtain. And that means I'll have to leave the camp. Well, I can't just let you go like that. How should I... Listen, stalkers usually get past the Iron Curtain, meaning you could do it without those USB key things. Just gotta find out how. I've heard some things about that. I'm listening. There's some gossip. To summarize, you must bribe the curtain in order to get through. If you do that, it becomes calm after a while and stops its activity. That gives you a window to slip by. How do you bribe it? That's the bad part. You have to sacrifice a human life. A life, like killing someone? Not really, just feeding someone into the anomaly will work. Not by force, but by making someone willingly walk into it. At least, that's what I've heard. So that's the reason for all those bodies being there. I'm not sacrificing anyone. Guess that's it for me. Hey, don't give up just yet. Think. Someone wants you dead. Why not use that to your advantage? You get what I'm saying? You mean I should lure one of those dudes into it? That sounds like a plan. Correct. But we have to think it through real good. Here's what I propose. You find yourself a hiding spot near the anomaly and sit there. I'll be waiting until those friends of yours show up and point them towards the curtain. All while informing you about that, of course. The next step is for you to lure the bastards into the anomaly and then crossing it. Risky stuff. Fine. I'm in. I checked this tourist's remains. Found a container of some sort. Did acid burn through it? Somehow, it didn't. It's locked tight though. Here, take a look. Let's see if I can crack it open. Actually, hold on. I don't want any bullshit spewing out of this container and fucking up my bunker. What do you suggest? Let me think. It says property of Cardigan Laboratories on the side here. I've heard about them before. They buy all kinds of weird shit to research through private sources. I suggest we get rid of this container, and fast. Yeah, probably. I just didn't get one thing. How did this well-equipped dude die in a witch's jelly? I mean, if he came here to get a sample of this highly corrosive anomaly, he'd likely had a protection to match his job, which he seemed to have. Huh. I never thought of that. Why did he die in the jelly? Actually, I remembered something while you were out. What is it? This tourist visited me about 2 or 3 weeks ago. Never told me how he got past the checkpoint or about his goals. Well, it's not like I asked, anyway. I don't even remember the guy's name, but he was definitely a foreigner. His name was something like Jack, John, whatever the point is. The point is that he wanted a guide in the zone. Said he wasn't planning on standing for long, like he just needs a couple photos for some magazine, and that's it. He asked for a guide, and that's someone local to the area, and I sent him to a certain man. Who was it? A very interesting guy. He was initially a part of a bigger group, but they all died by now. No clue what his name is, because his friends just used the nickname. Some of our guys just called him Hobo, though. Simply because he was terribly dirty all the time. Never washed himself, walked around in some old rugged coat and a weird cap, along with spitting and shitting everywhere he pleased. Smelled like shit, too. He used to do various odd jobs, such as bringing in water for the bunker. What was his nickname? Venomous. I know, it's a weird nickname, but nobody cares about that. So, I sent our tourist to meet his new guide, and nobody has ever seen them after that. Everybody thought they both just died somewhere in the zone. But what you've uncovered makes me think there's foul play involved. Do you see why? You think Venomous off the lad for his gear? Likely. He was a real shifty individual. So what do you propose we do? Well, to be honest, no one cares about the fact of murder itself. It's the zone, and it's lawless. But here's the problem. This Venomous might be going around the corner with crazy gear, and I'm not sure our boys are safe while artifact hunting with that fact in mind. Alright, listen up. Your job is to search around. Thoroughly. If this hobo is still alive, he's gotta have some sort of a hiding place. If you can, interrogate him. And if he fights back, then his motives are clear. Do you agree? We should question him before doing anything radical. You sure? Well, just make sure he doesn't stab you while being questioned. I doubt he's got some incredibly well-hidden shelter. Just search any ruins or buildings. I'll look around.
Действуем.
I went to the obelisk and found something unearthed. What is it? It's a head, I think. Take a look. Looks like an ordinary zombie head. A bit dried out. What's so valuable about it? Well, Gopher mentioned it in his messages to Smoke. He had some visions about a head beneath the obelisk, which is probably the one I found. I just don't get how a worthless dried out skull can affect a person's mind like that. Perhaps it has some hidden anomalous properties. There's always such a place where, with time, any item can turn into an artifact. I was told a story of how some guy accidentally touched a spiderweb hanging in a house. After a few hours, they found him dead, supposedly of a heart attack. Nice Titanic reference. So, perhaps the head also has some anomalous properties. Want to buy it from me? No, I don't. It should be pretty clear why. I'm not going to take this risk. And you shouldn't either. Get rid of the thing as soon as you can, preferably by putting it back where you found it. There's probably a good reason why it was hidden underground. And what if it brings luck? Well, you won't know until it does something. I guess. He just keeps getting more cheese, so... More cheese and more bandages, I mean, fuck. If I keep running into them things, man... Those, Is there a name for them? The burnt fuzz looking fucking things that hang. I keep running into them. I'm also kind of scared of going to sleep. Okay, so while they're shooting at me in the I don't think I can be harmed. That's good. Well, I assume anyway. I don't want to take liberties here. Damn, the Landinus still isn't back.
Молодец.
I guess I could do that bloodsucker thing now. 10 o'clock at night
Нет,
and
убери
fucking
ствол,
late enough
тогда
for him.
поговорим.
If you're gonna be the one that shoots, and I'm supposed to be the bait, take this night vision device. I think that my chance of survival will be higher if you take and use this. Where did you get this? Well, there was a stash in the elevator. Alright, let's go hunting. Where is it? Much better. Okay. Give me your asshole. I don't got time for this. Yeah, I picked them up before you can actually use it, but it's pretty neat. Since we're here, I don't think I ever talked to, Skeeden about it.
Эх, сальца бы
I don't know if there
хорошего
is a dialogue
сейчас.
for it,
С
but I
черным
definitely wanna see.
хлебушком свежим, да с чесночком.
This happened here? Yes, in between those trees. There's nothing there. Don't forget that this beast can turn invisible. Be very careful. What happened? I think Bobuk's got something. I'll go check.
Мочи его! Прикончим его!
Прикончим его! Чё? Больно!
На вот, подлечись.
Everything alright? Haha, we got the fucker. That one is for Crooked. Anything else? Yeah, I found something in the grass. Looks like it's a flask. Look, it's a flask that belonged to Gray. He never parted with it, always carrying it. Good thing we found it. Yes, it'll serve as a reminder of him. It's not just a regular flask. The inside of it is lined with silver. If you pour some dirty water in it, the water will become drinkable after some time. Take it as a reward for your help. Definitely will come in handy, thank you. Great.
Жрать как хочется. Почему тут никто рыгалок не пришел?
Нет, без музыки тут грустно.
On a new flashlight. Not necessarily since I have night vision, but you know.
Опаньки.
Действуем.
Take a look at this rifle. Whoa, that's a beauty. Where did you get it from? One of the guys that attacked me had it. Be careful though, it's rigged to some weird security system. Touching the trigger gets you shocked. How curious, it's probably ID tagged. Anyone aside from the intended user grabs it, boom, can't even use it. I kind of want to pick it apart. Something tells me it won't end well for me. I could sell you this gun, well, at a cheaper price, of course. Let some black market gun expert modify it so it can be used by anyone. No way I'm doing that. Your pals may be able to track me down, and I'm not risking my life for a gun. I'm not gonna fuck with people who carry this stuff around. That's fair enough.
Смотри-ка, вернулся.
Oh, I never switched to that jacket, did I?
Молодец.
We dealt with the mutant that killed Gray. You've got my respect, man. And what about Wolf? I suppose he got his pants wet. Not at all. He turned out to be great help. Sonya, forgive the man. He was simply unlucky. Alright. If he wants, he can move into our basement. We will sleep in it together with him. But I will go artifact hunting only with Melandrinus. Alright. Everything alright? Yes, thank you. I've yet to repay my debt to you. Sucks that I have nothing on me except a hand cannon, some cartridges, and 2 cans of meat. I don't think this would be an adequate reward. Come on, forget about it. No, I won't let you go without a reward. I think I know what I can give you. The location of a pretty decent weapon. I'm listening. It's not far from the village. It's at the vehicle station. 2 weeks ago, some guy visited us dressed head to toe in gear. He boasted about how he hunted lions in Africa, and that he isn't scared of anything. Then he went to the vehicle station and never came back. He had a pretty good shooter on him, a short-barreled shotgun. Absolutely devastating at close range. I watched him shoot a flush with it. Nothing was left of the poor thing. The guy's long gone by now, but his gun remains. Consider this info your reward. I'll take a look. Thought I'd go over there anyway.
Спасибо огромное.
Он там. Не поняла. Что-что?
Haha! The KS-23, one of my favorite weapons. He's probably injured back there. Fucking.
Эх, сальца бы хорошего сейчас. С
That'd be my
черным
guess, man.
хлебушком свежим да с чесночком. Нет, все-таки обалденное место. Нигде больше такого нет. Твою мать! Ай!
Good thing I got those bandages.
Ну чё, здорово, ёпта, бля.
There you are, finally. How do you know me? Well, I don't know you specifically, but I knew you'd come. You have something I need. Wait, hold on, you're a bum, right? Or whatever your name is? Perhaps I am. Why? I was told you're quite literally a bum. Whatever, what did you do to the tourist? Alright, let me tell you what happened. I'm no bum. I'm someone that tried to prevent a disaster of great scale, but I've become a victim of it. Skating sent you here telling you tales about an innocent tourist and a greedy newbie's jealous for gear. I can see where he's coming from. That's what the situation looks like after all. In reality, I'm a part of security for Harmouth Earth Protection Institute. Ever heard of us? I've heard about it in the news a couple of times. Our job is to protect humanity from the zone's influence. One of the ways to do so is to prevent the so-called artifacts from leaving the zone. Nothing from it should leave it, otherwise the zone is slowly plaguing the world with its seeds that will one day ruin the world. Go on. The task of my department was preventing artifacts and substances from the zone reaching the outside world. Several weeks ago, I received info about an organization called Cardigan Laboratories, supposedly sponsored by superpowers of the world. This organization studied anomalous objects and used what they learned from that to develop new weapons. They sent an agent into the zone to retrieve a sample of a substance named witch's jelly, and I infiltrated the Stalker camp and lived there undercover until the agent arrived. As soon as he did, I offered to be his guide. And then you stabbed him in the back, leading the guy to a painful death in an anomaly. Quite the dirty work from such a peaceful organization. Let me finish. There is a problem. The agent somehow knew that someone in the man would try to stop him. We probably have a mole among us. It didn't take him long to realize I intended to halt his progress, because I was the first to eagerly offer him my services. As soon as we found a sample, he attacked me. Go on. I was no match for him. Months in the zone took a toll on me. Poor food and a lack of exercise made me weak. I realized he was overpowering me, so I went for the last resort. I hit the container with witch's jelly on his belt as hard as I could and jumped away. The substance spilled all over the guy, leaving him to die in agony. The anomalous shit is still there. You've seen it for yourself. That's where you found him. That's right. But some of the substance remained in the container. I tried picking it up, but it was completely surrounded by witch's jelly, so I had to leave it there. Then you came along. Please, let me destroy the container. We can't let this shit get into the wrong hands. Imagine what will happen if it leaves his own. You're not just helping me, you're saving the world. Yeah, this makes sense. Here's the container. Thank you. Now I just have to bury it. As a reward, I'll give you the coordinates to my stash. It's got some good stuff inside. You'll find some things useful for extreme situations in it. Our specialist designed a kit for survival in extreme situations in the exclusion zone and gave one to me. Now it belongs to you. I marked a place on your map. Thanks. What will you do now? Don't worry about me. My department won't leave me here. Goodbye. Goodbye. One thing I will say, I really enjoy the choices that you can make. For example, just talking to that guy. There are multiple choices you could have made. You know, if you're not really liking what he's saying, then you would just say, you know, fuck you, and shoot him. I mean, not that
Эх, сальца бы хорошего сейчас.
really
С
the most
черным
optimal thing unless
хлебушком
you're going for
свежим
some
да
sort
с
of playthrough.
чесночком.
But the option is there, you know? It's not linear. It also appears I cannot drink energy drinks at all, so that's wonderful, man. That was fucking fast. Motherfucker, dude.
Молодец.
Well, we found verbiage. I'm fucking, I didn't even touch the ground.
Твою мать!
Он там. Не видишь, я занята.
Сальца бы хорошего сейчас. С черным хлебушком свежим, да с чесночком.
Надо зарядить. Окей, все будет в порядке. Я уже ничего не чувствую. Последнее желание есть?
Спасибо огромное.
Bum. How is he doing? Not great. The situation is a lot more complicated than me and you thought. Do tell. Bum is actually an agent from some organization that tries to protect the world from the zone. They're tracking down a guy from Cardigan Labs in order to intercept a dangerous substance they intended to bring out of the zone, which is jelly, to be exact. Uh-huh. So he was the one tasked with stopping the delivery, but his cover got blown. They had a scuffle in which the container with the witch's jelly broke open, killing his opponent outright. Our defender of Earth survived, but avoided showing up to people in case he was considered a murderer. That's the whole story. Did he tell you this himself? Yes. And you believed him. The guy who wanted for his gear killed him and threw the corpse into the anomaly to get rid of evidence. Come on, Jake, and use your brain. The container that I found on the corpse is the property of the Cardigan Laboratories. Isn't this enough proof? It's sufficient proof. Whatever. If you believe him, that's on you. I don't, personally. I've seen enough people like that in my lifetime. Well, it's your opinion. Regardless, you completed the task and as a reward. And the fact that you answered the question and did it without bloodshed, that's worthy of praise. Damn, could I not sell the cobblestone? I found a body near the locomotive. Go on. It was one of the guys you mentioned, Burbridge. It looked like he died in the witch's jelly anomaly there while trying to get past the railroad. Well, rest in peace. What about the other one? His body wasn't there. I suspect he might have gone through the curtain before his...
Смотри-ка, вернулся.
Oh, that's Wolf.
Спасибо огромное.
Here, how you stay. I found
Вот
a
как
PDA of some guy
вернусь,
named
как
Kiro.
расскажу друганам,
Where?
что тут
Behind the
творится.
vehicle station, right on the road.
Одни
Along
кучу
with some random
привезу.
items
Все
scattered
от
about.
зависти
A flashlight, a
обделаются.
jacket, some food. And what's on the PDA? It's broken. Weird. I named it Kuro because in the furnace I found a charred notebook with the inscription from Tatiana de Kirill on it. I thought, well, you know. What am I supposed to do with the PDA? Let me take a look at it. Nope. No way to get the data if the memory's damaged. So the contents will remain a mystery. I guess. Listen, these remains have to be buried properly. Give me the PDA, will you? It's no use to you after all. Take it.
Надо было все-таки еще банку тушенки взять. Спину бы не сорвал. А так, похоже, маловатый запас.
ручку. Окей. Я уже ничего не чувствую. Хоть раз у тебя были свежие мысли?
Да, это в точку. Эх, сальца бы хорошего сейчас. С черным хлебушком, свежим, да с чесночком. Молодец.
Oh. Don't shoot. Human, don't shoot. What the hell are you supposed to be? I'm not like you, but I want to live all the same. Don't shoot, I beg you. Okay, but what do you want from me? You have my brother's head, and I need it. People in orange and green clothes killed him and took his body, but left his head in this white box. I kept trying to scare them off in their sleep, and eventually they left. But the box is locked. I must bury my brother, or I won't be able to return to the community. A brother, a community? What the fuck are you talking about? Who are you? You like a hobo or something? Why does your head look like that? Please don't pay attention to my appearance. Just give me what you found in the fridge. I need it. I'll reward you with all kinds of information about places that have food, ammo, medicine, anything you want. Fine. Take it. Oh, thank you, kind human. The great doctor was mistaken after all. Not all humans are bad and cruel. Listen, I'll tell you where to find valuable things. Go to the village over the road and find a small graveyard. There should be a stash under one of the crosses. The owners of it are long gone. So take anything you please from it. Goodbye. Bye then. Wait, where are you going? That's my business. If you ever find the community, this thing will help you get past the gatekeepers. Keep it close. What community, what gatekeepers? Why do I need this? Great.
Кишки скоро в узел завяжутся.
Jesus fuck.
Спасибо огромное.
I don't know if I need revolver ammo at the moment. So I'll just throw it down here.
Опаньки.
Okay, I think I'm officially done here, mostly. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, okay. Fuck, okay, it's a good thing I talked to him. I was not expecting, I don't know what I was expecting, okay, but I don't think I was expecting that. On the mask, it looks like regular trash. Better destroy it. We can't know if it'll be an artifact at all. What if I put it on? Don't do it, Jake, and listen to my advice. I feel like something ain't right here. I'm gonna think about it.
Молодец.
I'm gonna fucking think about it, alright. I'm sure it's useful for
Да,
something.
это в точку.
Запомни это.
What?
Да, это в точку.
What the fuck? What the hell? Did you just hit me over the head? What? No way. We were standing here talking, then you put on the mask and passed out. I tried to help, but I don't have any medicine. I had some hallucinations, a strange voice, and a vision of some place. Yeah, I had that happen to me too when I first put it on. The voice told me to find that place, I know. I tried to find it myself, but to no avail. Maybe we'd be able to find it together. I feel like there was something valuable waiting for us there. I just know this is gonna drag on, man.
Твою мать!
God damn it. I don't mean that it'll drag on in a negative way, it's just that I see I see the semicolons, and, you know, I see the colons, and I just know there's gonna be, like, chapters to this shit, man. Honestly, I don't think I saw shit in the vision, to be honest with you. It looked like a spot in Gordon. It looked just like the,
Спасибо огромное.
It looked like the place we were just fucking at. Yeah, that's it, man. Like a bunch of rocks and yeah.
Окей. Умираю от голода. Мило? Окей, все будет в порядке. Умираю от голода. Мило?
Fuck it, man. I can always find out about it later. Tell you though,
Да, это в точку.
I was not expecting that, like, at all. Crossing over. Somehow you,
Эх, сальца бы хорошего сейчас. С черным хлебушком, свежим, да с чесночком. Спасибо огромное.
Враг на горизонте!
Действуем.
The doll in it. Maybe it was this one. Maybe I never got far in it, but I could have swore there was another.
Молодец.
Another. But I really enjoy Portland being split up. It likes to. It's not afraid to go off and do things that are different, which is nice. Spent fucking like hours in it. And I haven't done that in a long time.
Поговорим. Только сперва пушку спрячь.
Ну чё смотришь? Аптечка есть?
Here. There we go. I can at least get up now. What's your name? Jicken. And you, more than likely, are a stalker. Yes, I'm a stalker. Do you even know what that word means, new fish? First of all, I'm not exactly a rookie. I can get artifacts and survive in the zone. Secondly, I was told that stalkers are brave and noble people. He knows how to collect pickup sticks. Haha. Brave and noble, you say. You know fuck all then. A real stalker is one who knows how to snatch the best piece and quickly get away. And a real stalker is the one who does not climb into his very own asshole, but who quietly sneaks past and leaves his skin intact. Forget what they told you there. Ability? Who needs that right now? The stalker has no friends, so he has no one to help him out of trouble. The stalker does not have God, so he never prays before crawling out of his lair again. Interesting, Rand. I understand you've been here a long time. I've been here 12 days. 12. Uh-huh. I just stopped counting days after I was born for the second time recently. It happens here sometimes, if you're lucky. Okay, listen. I just got over the rails. I need to know where the shelter is where I can spend the night or hide from the mutants. It would also be nice if you could tell me where to get water. How did you get over the rails? What about you? I asked you first. Come on. Everybody knows exactly what to do. Let's not go back to that. So what about the shelter? Follow me and stay close. Great weapon. Well, you haven't chosen a very safe haven. I didn't choose because there was nothing to choose from. There were only ruins all around. If you wanted to drink, there's a canister on the corner. If you're tired, there's a place in the attic where you can take a nap. But I don't recommend staying here too long. Thank you for your warm welcome. I have a question that concerns you too. Let's hear it. How are you going to get back to the village behind the rails? You don't have to sit here all your life. I'll push you into the anomaly under the bridge and pass. Ha ha ha. Very funny. In fact, when you got here, I found a way to get back without sacrificing anything or anyone. There's a door at the rails that works like a springed one that opens in only one direction. To get in one direction, you need to push, but the way back is much easier. Then why are you sticking around here? Don't take me for a fool, new fish. If I'm stuck, there's a reason. Let me guess. You need to go to the garbage or further into the zone. I'm not going to play guessing games with you anymore. That's it. Second, remember, I'm a stalker, which means that my goal in life here is loot. And the further you go into the zone, the more of it you find. You got past the road anomaly, but there's nothing of value to find here because the nearest anomalous zone is at the garbage. And since you've already sacrificed a life, you take what you can. So you're trying to get to the garbage hoping to hog an artifact spot out for yourself. Did I get that all right? Listen here, coward. If you ever accuse me of setting up someone to trade their skin to save mine, I swear I'll... Why are you silent? Go on. Aren't you a real stalker? Wait. Quiet. What happened?
Братцы, выручайте, подыхаю!
What the hell? Who's this? Are you blind? It's a soldier. I can see that, but what the fuck is he doing here? Lying on the ground and dying. Quit asking stupid-ass questions. Bring me an artifact of mine out of his stash. I'll try rescuing him. He seems to have burns all over his body. Where can I get it? There's a rusty KAMAZ truck behind the farm where we met. I stashed a crystal in the back of the truck. Hurry up. He's dying. I'll be right back.
Спасибо огромное. Зачем?
Зачем?
Эй, смотри, что он там оставил.
Больно! А!
Another crystal, really? Sure, it'd be nice to drink an energy drink right about now. I won't push it. I can't drink, I can't sleep. You know what? It's playable. That's what matters. If you've seen, what is it, Lurk, I think? Lurk is like half playable or some shit. You know, there's fucking, there are other mods in a lot worse condition. I'll just say that. Then, of course, there's the vanilla clear sky. But we're not getting into that. Don't worry, that's a joke. Here's the artifact. Nice, hand it over. I see that our dying friend is feeling much better now. He ain't dying, he's just shocked and bruised. I gave him some vodka while you were running around and he got up instantly. Then why send me after the artifact? It was a test, my guy. Now I know you're no thief, and you won't leave a dying man to rot. And honestly, I don't care about anything else. You're no coward to me no more. I saved you from the boars, dude. No offense, but I had to do it to see if I could deal with you. What are you going to do with this soldier? Well, we need to question him. You do the honors. By the way, this ain't no simple grunt. He's an officer. I'll talk to him. Oh, he's directly... Okay. Shit, my head's gonna explode. Who are you? Where did you come from? From the checkpoint? No, I'm the co-pilot of an Mi-24. We crashed here nearby. How did you survive? Hell if I know. Maybe because we didn't fall very far while landing. We wanted to land on a nearby hill, but we heard a bunch of cracking and the equipment began sparkling. Then the engine died. We went down right after, as you can guess. How many people were on board? 3 others besides me. The commander and two paratroopers. They died. It's kind of odd that you're the only survivor, especially considering you're barely scratched. You see, the strangest part is no one died due to the crash, but after we got out of the heli, this weird thing attacked us. It was like a massive lightning ball. It touched my comrades and they just fell to the ground. Someone tried shooting it, but it didn't do shit. After seeing that whole ordeal, I just decided to like it. Crawled into some bush and did nothing but lay there for almost a day. Some dogs chased me out of there, so I climbed up a tree and kept thinking about what I was going to do. And then I heard voices from the building nearby, so I ran over to you. Is there going to be a rescue party for the heli crew? Yes, but it'll be a while before the second chopper is zone in. It's the zone, so the military is scared to shit of doing anything. What are you going to do now? I'll try getting back to my guys, of course. I'll make it if you provide me with some supplies. Well, we could probably do that, but you won't make it past the Iron Curtain anomaly at the railroad bridge. Just great. See you later. As you can see, the Major here is in a bit of a predicament, just like we are. I see. How is he going to get back through the curtain? You need a special artifact to do that. I don't have it, but my friend Vasily does. We can find him up north at the garbage. He'll likely share if we ask him nicely. Guess we're going to the garbage. You sure he's alive? Absolutely. Oh, and the Major will have to join us. It's much safer to travel that way, especially to the zone. And I've heard the garbage is a fucked up place, even more dangerous than here. Ah, shit. I've heard to mention something. What is it? Some schmucks are guarding the road to the garbage and demand a toll pay from everyone in the fucking zone. Racketeering is alive and well. Sure is. The point I'm trying to make is that we just tell them to fuck off if we outnumber them. Sounds good. How many of these greedy fucks are there? I heard there's 2. We just knock them on their asses and move on if they try starting shit. Alright, let me talk to the Major before we move on. Hey, listen. You have to come with us to the north. What for? There's a man there who can help you return to the checkpoint. But it's dangerous there. Buddy, you've got a choice here. Either you come with us or stay here. Me and Andre are going to the garbage. That's neat. Andre translates to Andrew. It's pretty cool, man. Shit. I have no idea. I have no clue when Litvintsov and his crew will arrive. They've always got engine issues. Ah, screw it. Let's roll. Let's hope we'll make it.
Так, собрались. Время выступать.
I'm sure we'll be just fucking fine. Hold on for a moment. My guns are telling me something is going on. It's so quiet around here. Let's move closer without making too much noise. Hide by that command over there by the entrance. Got it.
Да, это в точку.
Moving away from me.
величественна наша цель.
It's shit like that, man. It's stupid shit like that. Now what do we do? What's the rush? What's the smell? It's familiar. Can you check the commands? I think something died in there. Alright.
Нет, убери ствол, тогда
I found
поговорим.
4 dead guys in there. One of them is Elia, other is Hoven. Who are these people? Shit, I knew it. They were all part of the same newbie group. They got here a week or so ago. They told me they were going to the garbage, and I never heard from them again. Now I see why. Fucking scum just outright killed them. You're going to be very, very careful here, Jacob. Understood.
Действуем.
Молодец.
Of course.
Молодец.
твой.
Hi, how's it going? I'm fine. Give me a smoke, bro. Don't have any cigs on me. Hogging a cig for a bro. Don't have any, honest. I just don't smoke. You're real boring, man. Rather a tourist. What's your name? My name is Jacob. Oh, I'm Sistrilla. High five. How did you get into this shithole? I barely made it. The damn military don't make it easy for me. They robbed you too. Understood. They're a bunch of whoresons. Yeah, tell me about it. How did you two manage to make it to the railroad? That's a secret. Tisra let me through. He's been here a lot before. And who's that weirdo sitting on his knees and mumbling to himself? No clue. He just wandered in here. We don't know his name either. He just sits there without uttering a word. We named him Abdul. Tirsa managed to train him to attack anyone he's ordered to, which could be you, by the way. Where did he come from? Just imagine. From the garbage. He had nothing on him. No weapon, no map, nothing. Just a nobody out of nowhere. He doesn't seem like he's from the military or the eggheads. Does the store lead to garbage? Yeah. No offense, bro, but I won't let you through. You need to talk to Tirsa about that. Right.
Да, это в точку.
Hi, I'm Jacob. We need to go to the garbage. Open the door. Whoa, hold on there. You have plenty of time to die. Tell me about yourself first. Who are you? Why did you come here? How do you make a living? That kind of stuff. We have a ton of time to spare. I got here recently. Before that, I lived in Moscow. How did you make a living? I worked as a manager. You got an education then. I got higher education at the Institute of Trade. And I come from a village down in the Kursk region. Used to run protection shit for the local market. Barely finished high school too. Had to do that right after school since my father died at the war. In Afghanistan. No, we had wars in Kursk region in the 90s, almost like in the Caucasus. Long story short, they whacked my old man, but he always said to me, you will, he'd say, keep it all together. And don't trust anyone because there are only fags around. He was with me for 5 years. He knew life better than most. Now here I am. And you have come to bow to me. I do not know you. Prove that you are a good kid, then you get the right to ask me for something. What the fuck is this juvenile bullshit? Good kid, bad kid. We nearly died getting here, cut it out. And we made our way here without risking anything, which of us is smarter. Listen, I'm sick of this. If you don't want to open the door, then I'll just break it down. Does that seem like a good option for you? I wouldn't recommend that. If you try, Abdul will break your fucking neck. Good luck stopping him. Nothing works on that guy. Shoot him, stab him. Shit won't work. Many tried before you. How can this be? Why don't you try it yourself if you don't believe me? It'll cost you your life, though. What nonsense. And who's this Abdul really? Sistrilla said he came from the garbage. No, he's not from the garbage. No one can survive there, even a tough guy like Abdul. He came from the north. If it's so dangerous in the garbage that no one will survive there, how can you live even closer to the center? The military saw some people living there from their satellites. They won't send any troops there, because the anomalies will tear the trial-copters to shreds, which means that they can't know for sure, but since Abdul is here, it means they're red after all. Okay, none of this is all that important right now. What do you need to open the door for me? Hey, 200,000 rubles and the way is clear. Holy shit, not even a scout can find enough artifacts here to earn that much. Here's how it is. The scouts start like flies without making even 200k. Well, me and Sistrilla over here made nearly 500,000 by just sitting around. You'll get what's coming to you eventually. The military will kick your ass one day. Watch your damn tongue, manager. The military can't get here because of the Iron Curtain, but the noobs keep pouring in just like you. Are you going to pay or not? Fine, give me some time. How much money do you have? Not much. I haven't been skiing yet. Why are you asking? These crooks want 200,000 rubles as a toll pay. 200,000? Are they out of their fucking mind? Just tell them to fuck off and let's get on with it. Tirsa is threatening us with Abdul. He says that nobody can stop him. He's threatening us with that fucking loser. Fuck him. I used to eat dipshits like that for breakfast back in Rostov. Let me through. I'll show this fucking moron who's boss. We'll cover you if anything happens.
Противники! Веду бой! Вражеская единица в зоне поражения! Слуга твой!
Помогите!
What the hell was that? Why are Andre and the Major down? I want you not to make me upset. Now you're gonna pay, fuckheads. You're lucky I'm in a good mood today. What the fuck? Tell Abdul to let go of my friends. Fucking forget about your friends and run for your goddamn life. You have 1 minute. If you're still here by then, Abdul will fucking vaporize you, got it? We'll take everything from your pals and leave them outside. This isn't the first time I've done this. Alright, I'm running the timer. Punk.
Действуем.
My brothers, where am I? Hey, can you hear me? Hey? Do you understand me? Get out, I'll kill you. You can't do anything, they have the key, everyone will die. Wait, you said key. How about this? Oh, give. Why do you take commands from Tirsa? My teleportation key. You took it away, so I'm chained to this place, unable to return to HQ. My transmitter is getting weaker. I'll likely be unable to use my shockwaves anymore, then they'll just finish me off. Tirsa and his buddy killed over a dozen men by controlling me. That's interesting, but we don't have much time. Here's my offer. Shock Tirsa and his pal, but don't kill them. If you do that, you'll get your key, deal? I've got no choice. Don't hurt my friends, got it? I choose my target. Move away. Careful.
Противники! Веду бой!
Помогите!
Вражеская единица в зоне поражения!
How are you feeling? Like shit. What the fuck was that Abdul guy? I haven't had headaches this bad after my worst drinking nights. What about the punks? Abdul took them down. I managed to get him on our side. Dude, you're a real one. If it weren't for you, God knows what they would have done to me. Let's deal with these fucks before they back up. Let's not bother Abdul for now. What about these two? I won't kill them. The zone will do that for me. We gotta kick them out so they quit robbing people. Oh, and take their key for the exit door. Got it. Oh, and as a token of my gratitude, here's the artifact you got from me before. Thanks.
Попадись нам только! Ух, я тебя!
Are you okay? Fuck, that was nuts. It's like a firecracker went off in my head. Can you walk? Yeah, I can. Thank God I'm in one piece, and that's all that matters. Are you alright? As you can see, yeah. The bandits ran off. We can now leave the cordon. Hey, I remembered something. Our team recently photographed the area from the air, and the garbage looked a little crooked. There, on the images, were a lot of atmospheric distortions. What do you mean by that? I don't know, but it looks like half the garbage was covered in smoke, even though there aren't many things to burn there. Some kind of gas? I have no idea. Zone is unpredictable. You expect the worst and somehow end up with something even worse. Yeah, we'll make it. So what should you do with Abdul? Leave him alone. How the fuck does he do this shockwave thing anyway? He told me he was killing people on Tirsa's orders. Bastard took away his teleportation key. Sounds like some advanced military tech or something. How did that kind of stuff get in the zone anyway? Whatever. Tell Abdul he's free to go. What did you tell him, by the way? I gave him my teleportation key. Where did you find him? Where did you find it? I saved a guy named Wolf from a trap, and we stalked some suspicious dudes roaming around Cordon. Those same dudes dropped a flash drive which I showed to Skeeton. He told me it's no flash drive, but a key. Interesting. Our Abel saw this drive and recognized it as a teleportation key. Actually, if you think about it, all the guys that are following me likely have those same keys. They seem to use these in order to disappear on the spot. That sounds like trouble, but hey, if you gave this drive to Abel, maybe those assholes will leave you alone. Or actually, maybe they won't. You're like a witness of their deeds or something. Let's hope me piss off. I'll go talk to Abel. Hey, shouldn't we interrogate him? Find out what the hell these dudes want from you? We shouldn't, at least because he can give us an instant hangover. I see your point. Here's the key to that door, by the way. We'll head over to the garbage whenever you're ready. That's a lot of money. Okay. I can sell shit.
Нет, все-таки обалденное место.
Who are you? Why are you people following me? That's not important. You are just a cog in the system just like me. You'll be turned to dust by the events happening without our input. It doesn't matter whether you give up or keep going. You're being vague. The only thing I can tell you clearly is that we'll meet again if you decide to push on, that is. And since you've helped me out, here's a word of advice. I'm listening. If you get into a cage, use the sequence method to get out. A cage? What cage? It's time for me to leave. Where are you going? Great.
Молодец.
Alright, man. Let's do this. Black Forest, Gordon, Agroprom, Tunnel, Locomotive, Kuchao 1, wonder, Excavator. I think, that's something? The road? Ostanovkas. Ostap. So what is the way to do here? Anomalous zone. I suppose we go to the right.
Да, это в точку.
Okay. I have to tone that artifact.
Спасибо огромное. музыки тут грустно. Нет, все-таки обалденное место. Нигде больше такого нет.
Map looks quite interesting right about now.
Вон он!
Окей, все будет в порядке.
I don't see anything.
Что-то хреново.
Эй, смотри, что он там оставил.
Окей. Вон туда и смотреть под ноги.
Что-то хреновато как-то. Что-то хреновато как-то. Что-то хреновато как-то. Что-то хреновато как-то. Что-то хреновато как-то.
Нет.
Возьми аптечку. Окей, все будет в порядке. Я уже ничего не чувствую.
Получай!
Нет, все-таки... Таки обалденное место. Нигде больше такого нет. Не уйдешь от...
Да с книжкой толковой.
So
Пить
since
как
facility of
охота.
yours is probably out
Квас
hunting
вот сейчас
artifacts.
холодного.
This little trailer is a
Да
shelter,
чтоб
so
в
we'll wait
нос
here. He'll
шло.
probably be back soon enough. Oh, don't try getting through the window, it's booby-trapped.
Где опять эти жиртресты из снабжения застряли? Сами, небось, сытые, а мы третий день без горячего.
Пожрать бы чего хорошего. Так ведь нет.
А вот что мне как-то рассказали.
Пробуй, значит, контролер слепого пса научить на задних лапах стоять. Пробует, а зомби ему и говорит. Да брось. Ведь сейчас... И корова не поможет. А контролер ему... Забыл сталкер, в самом начале пользовался. Вы сейчас гречки стишали.
Нет, без музыки тут грустно. Спасибо огромное.
Вытяну. До конца контракта
Greetings.
вытяну. Надо. Нету
Hello,
других
who are
вариантов,
you?
нету.
I need to get up north.
Зубами удержусь, а
I need to get up to the
вытяну.
north of the zone.
Стоит
Could you
как
show me the way?
бывалый сталкер у
You got here
третьего
on your own and you
перекрестка
brought Andrew
указатель
here.
просто.
Not bad for a start.
Направо.
Didn't realize that the
аномалии
garbage
и
could hold that many
чертов
anomalies in it.
Вперед.
Let's go to my shelter. There we can talk about the way to the north. It's pretty safe in there. I've got a warm fireplace, water, food, and of course, a place for rest. Thanks for the invitation. Let's go. Jesus. Ugh. How long have you been here? Half a year. That's very long by zone standards. And why did you come here? For artifacts, why else? There's an anomalous zone around here, and the artifacts in it are much different than the ones in the corner. Thing is, the areas around us are wild and very dangerous. Entire herds of these damned creatures attack on the regular around here. Sometimes they pin me down in this hideout for days. Good thing I've got lots of food and water in here. What kind of creatures? How are there so many of them? Don't know myself, but it looks very unusual. That is, they aren't just popping out of a neighboring forest. No. It goes like this. Something starts hissing nearby, followed by a slight tremor, after which a bright star begins shining, and hordes of boars, Islam zombies, and other shit begin to pop up right out of the ground. Like some kind of Armageddon. Once they drive me in here, I just sit around and wait. Then, I swear, they just disappear somewhere. You can probably understand this isn't necessarily a good thing. What are these Islams? Kind of like zombies, look like lanky men, but with ugly, elongated arms. They don't got no brains, they eat carrion and raw meat. Plain waste, basically. If you ever see one, shoot it on sight. Why not set up a shelter somewhere else? I've thought about it, but there's a problem. There are no suitable buildings nearby. Besides, the local anomalous zone is within arm's reach from here. Quite a comfy spot this is, but maybe not the best. There's gotta be a reason why all these mutants show up here. You think so? My intuition says so. Have you found a pattern in their appearances? Maybe they appear at specific time intervals. Or maybe it has something to do with your activity in the area. They appear randomly. Aside from collecting artifacts, I don't do much else except, well, I keep an eye out for certain mutants here. I have to always be ready. Oh, and I've set up some motion and heat detectors, but what would they have to do with this? I also watch the drifters. I want to learn their moving pattern. Drifters? Those anomalies that you see near the entrance to garbage, they look like faint tornadoes with black clouds above. They are dangerous, quickly changing their locations, attacking a person. I noticed that they move in a limited radius around a fixed point. If we could figure out where that point is, we would be able to evade them. That's some useful info. I wish to learn about the road to the north. The north. Do you have a specific destination in mind? The Wish-Granter. You serious? Very much so. I'm not going to ask why you want to get there. If you manage to get here, you must have an understanding of both the zone and death. Therefore, it is pointless to dissuade you. I'll tell you everything I know. First off, the Wish-Granter is located in Pripyat. Do you know where that is? Yes, it's the abandoned city to the north. Abandoned and filled with anomalies with mutants to keep you company. Secondly, the road to Pripyat goes through the restock plant, the army warehouses, and radar. The plant is a kilometer from here. You see that gate near my hideout? From there is the path to restock. The only problem is that the path is covered in landmines. That's the third thing. They put down the landmines. The military. I've heard that before the disaster there were people in restock. Around the second catastrophe. After the second catastrophe, the army rushed to help them, but they were too late. Many of them died. Those who survived left the plant in a great hurry, laying mines behind them. What got them so scared? Nobody knows. Either way, the road to restock is currently closed. Is there a way to get around the minefield? I've got an idea. If I remember correctly, the soldiers left behind anti-personnel mines, low explosive designed to kill fleshy things. I'm guessing they wanted to stop mutant hordes that were following them. During their escape, the soldiers left behind an armored vehicle, a BTR. I think that you could use the BTR to drive over the minefield and reach restock. The problem is the BTR is broken, totally non-functional. What needs to happen to get it working again? I've taken a look at it before because I've been quite interested in restock myself, to be quite honest, or more exactly, the anomalous zone in there. In order to make it run, it'll need a new gearbox. I've seen a couple abandoned BTRs around here. Can we pull a working gearbox out of one of them? Probably not. Most of these are empty shells, and those that aren't were exposed to the elements for so long that their insides are just rust. We can get a good gearbox from the factory in the Dark Valley. The local scout, Sariga, told me that he saw a few of them there. So if you want to get to restock, you need to go to the valley, grab the gearbox, and fix the BTR. I'll help you with it. Wait, I almost forgot. What is it? There's another problem. After the Dark Valley is closed off by the cloud anomaly. What kind of anomaly is that? It's this great accumulation of black smoke that comes straight out of the ground. It has no smell and isn't toxic either, but it has a hidden danger. If you get too close to the cloud, several balls of lightning will fly out from it and attack you. There's no saving yourself from them, my friend. They won't damage your suit, but they'll fry you from the inside. What am I supposed to do? Oh, the paths are blocked. There is a way to dissipate the cloud. To do this, you need to know about the Pathfinder artifact. Where do I find it? That's a fair question. Though what you should be asking is how to form it. I've only seen it once. When I came here, an experienced scout by the name of Batya took me under his wing. He taught me a lot. I witnessed how he dissipated a cloud that formed dangerously close to our camp by forming a Pathfinder. The thing is, the Pathfinder artifact isn't born like regular artifacts. You need to form it out of 3 other artifacts: the red sphere, yellow sphere, and green sphere. You can generally find them by chance. I recently found a yellow sphere laying somewhere in the vicinity of an old excavator. I didn't pick it up then, but it could come in handy now. So I need to get all 3 of these spheres, right? Yes. Then you need to get as close as possible to the cloud. 3 spheres in your possession, Pathfinder will form on its own and the anomaly will start to dissipate. Where can I find the spheres? Here, at the garbage. I've seen them in a few places on separate occasions, but I can't remember where exactly. You know what? I'm going to give you a tip. Go to Batya's grave and ask him. He often gives me advice on various problems, like he whispers into my ear. Oh, and one more thing. If you get the appointment, you'll be able to get past the Iron Curtain without any problems. Batya did it many times. Where can I find the grave?
Действуем.
Great. This quest here is where I ended up. And I never finished it. So... He's running, man. That's great.
Зачем?
нет, все-таки
I'm going to
обалденно.
assume this excavator over here is the
Нигде
one we
больше
want.
такого нет.
Oh, I've gotta put all my things back on, that's great. Oh, it's up here. Find another flash. Oh, okay.
Молодец.
Окей. Иногда мне снится... я съела что-то не то. Окей, все будет в порядке. Умираю от голода. Я съела что-то не то. Окей, все будет в порядке. Я голодная, как собака. Окей, все будет в порядке. Иногда... я съела что-то не то.
Спасибо огромное.
Меня похоронили заживо. Помоги мне выбраться.
Зачем?
На вот, подлечись.
Он там.
Окей. Иногда конец последней надежде. Вон туда и смотри под ноги.
fucking fantastic. I don't have any, okay. It's about par for the course, honestly.
Нет, все-таки обалденное место. Нигде больше такого нет.
Oh, and the third one's on the tree.
Эх, сальца бы хорошего сейчас. С черным хлебушком свежим да с чесночком.
In my opinion, god damn it.
Это в точку. Да, это в точку. Да, это в точку. Нет, все-таки обалденно. Да, это в точку.
Time to go to Dark Valley. At this point, I'm now officially blind, so we will be experiencing it together.
Эх, сальца бы хорошего сейчас.
It's just a very
с черным
interesting mod,
хлебушком
despite my,
свежим да с чесночком.
You know, despite everything.
Нет, все-таки обалденное место.
I wanted to say,
Нигде больше такого нет.
there is this fucking, like, there was this car wrecked in the Black Forest down there, with 4 corpses by it, and it kept making sounds. And I didn't read the bit about the excavator the yellow sphere, so I assumed, since there were 4 bodies near it, that was it.
Нет, все-таки
And
обалденная
I tried
вещь.
so hard to figure it out. Nice.
Нет,
But,
без музыки тут грустно.
I never fucking did. And I was like, you know what, fuck this. But it's the most interesting thing I've played in a while. Wait, no need to hurry. What's your name? Jakin. And who are you, a scout? My name's Sergey. Where are you going all alone anyway? That's my business. Why do you care? No need to get jumpy. I just want to tell you something important. You see, this place has become a hell of a lot more dangerous lately. Well, I'm not exactly surprised, but do you mean something more specific? Right. There's an unfinished building located nearby behind the core. Don't come any closer than 100 meters to it. 100 meters. Isn't that a bit much? Nope. Somebody's in there. Then set up automatic turrets on the roof and nearby towers that destroy anything that get closer than 50 meters to the place. If you want to get closer, do so carefully. But remember, I warned you. Who the hell would want these buildings? God knows who. I've been watching that place with binoculars for quite some time, but I never spotted anyone in it. If there are people inside, then they're really good hiders. I wish I could get into the building and see what's inside. The place is to be well protected for a reason. Could it be the military? Maybe the Eggs are doing some kind of research there and the military set up a security system for them? I don't know. Listen, let's go to my hideout, we'll drink together, and maybe come up with something. Let's go then.
Да, это